I was so tired of buying books because of recommendations or whatever and not loving the book, but being stuck with it physically, which is why I decided to buy a Kindle and hopefully only read on my Kindle for all of 2026. Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Bree, and today we're going to talk about my Kindle Colorsoft, some of the cases I got for it, and how my experience has been as someone who's always read a book physically to now only reading on a Kindle. So if you've been toying with the idea, this video is definitely for you. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is how I landed on this specific Kindle, and I got the Kindle Colorsoft. The reason I picked this one was because I liked the fact that I could see the covers in color. Part of the way that I pick a book sometimes is honestly just what the cover looks like. So just seeing the covers in black and white just did not speak to me at all. So I got the Kindle Colorsoft. I absolutely love the way that the screen looks as far as the colors go, and you can make it more vivid if you want to. I like that it's a little bit more muted, or I like just having that option so that it doesn't hurt your eyes. I also saw that there's no ads on this. I had no idea that Kindle ran ads on their Kindle, and that also does not speak to me at all. So when I saw Colorsoft plus no ads, I was sold. That's honestly how I got this Kindle. Those were the two reasons. Now, the first thing that I was really, really worried about when thinking on if I should even get a Kindle or not was my reading experience. Something about having a physical book and flipping the pages just seems so right, And I was really worried that having to tap on the screen would really change that for me. And the fact that it was a screen, I thought it would be less romantic almost. But because I have a full ritual that I do when I read, I really believe in setting the vibe and feeling good. And because of that, it didn't really change my reading experience in a negative way. If anything, it actually improved my reading experience because of the weight of the Kindle itself. It's really lightweight compared to a book, and honestly my hands always got tired holding the book in a specific angle, and how you have to do these things to carry your book and twist your fingers. I don't know, that was always my least favorite part. So the fact that this is super lightweight and easy to hold with the case, you can just put your hand in here, that's amazing. Honestly, I feel now I've been missing out. Another thing that I realized too after now having this for a few weeks is that my eyes don't get as tired as they did when I was reading a physical book. There's got to be some science behind this, something about the screen going into a night mode or something is amazing. My eyes don't get as tired as they used to. I can read for much longer. And also, I don't know if this is just me or if this is real, but I feel I'm reading so much faster. I am getting through these books so much faster on a Kindle. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a combination of again, my eyes don't get as tired as fast as they normally do or would, and it's easier to hold. Maybe those two together just equals me reading faster, but whatever the case is, I am reading faster. And another thing that I really, really liked about this is that when you're reading, it tells you the percentage that you're at. So, for example, if I open this, it literally says I'm on page 326, I'm 75% into the book, and I have 17 minutes left in the chapter. It learns your reading speed and it'll give you that information, which to me is huge, because you know how sometimes you're maybe your eyes are getting tired, or maybe you're going to bed. At least you know how much longer you have in that specific chapter, and if you want to keep reading, because let's say you're on okay, I'm kind of tired, but I just finished this chapter, you click the next page or whatever, and it'll tell you like, oh, 17 minutes for this chapter, and then you can decide if you want to continue reading or not. To me, that's like amazing. I absolutely love having that information, and you wouldn't have that information if you just had your regular book in front of you. The only drawback or thing that I didn't like about Kindle is the Kindle Unlimited. So I didn't know that like with that Kindle Unlimited that you don't just have every book available to you like included in that membership. Maybe that's common sense, but I honestly just thought that I would have every book available with that membership. I did get a 3-month free trial when I got this, and I don't know that I'll be keeping it when that trial runs out, because just from like the slight browsing that I've done, it doesn't seem like I want to read really any of the books that are on there, but I haven't like fully looked. Okay. So I don't know. I feel like I need to look more. And there are just like a list of books that are on my TBR. And I looked to see if they were on the Kindle, like part of the unlimited, and they are not. But I did see that you get a discount. So maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I kind of have to like do the math. I might just have it for like a year and then do the math at the end and see if it really makes sense. So I guess to be determined on that, but that was kind of like a little bit of a sour note once I like realized how it worked. But otherwise, I've really loved my Kindle like a lot. I love it so much, and it fits in like every bag that I own because it's so freaking tiny and it's really lightweight, and overall I think it's a great purchase and I really love it so far. Okay, now let's get into the cases. I ordered 2 cases and this little like pop socket thing from this brand called Berga. And to be honest, I love one of the cases, but not the other one. Let me show you this. Maybe it looks cute on camera. I can't really tell. But I ordered this case because it said it was vegan leather, and it's like the name of this case is called like snakeskin or something like that. So she's cute, right? Like I thought this was going to be textured because it said like vegan leather or something. So I thought these little cracks, like this entire thing was going to be textured. This is literally just like plastic. Like I do not believe that this is vegan leather. And if it is, which I understand that like vegan leather is just plastic, but like the quality of this is not worth the price, in my opinion. This was $69. I know, $69 for a Kindle case. The reason I agreed to like pay for this was because I thought it was going to be like a luxurious case, and it's honestly not. I don't know. This one, at least, it isn't giving what it needed to give. Like this is printed on there. Like there's no texture to this at all. So I was really disappointed by that. The rest is just like any other case. So that was kind of lame. Also, when I was adding that to the cart, it recommended this little pop socket thing, which also is supposed to have that same like print, which it does, but again, I thought it was going to be like textured. And again, since I'm new to Kindle, I didn't know that like the cases go like this and you grab it from here. I was honestly just looking at the pictures of like the front, and I thought that this like went on the back so that you could hold it like this and like set this up if you needed to. But it turns out that this is just magnetic and it just does it anyway. So like, why was this advertised to me? I don't know. It was so strange, and I don't need this. I mean, I'm going to use it on my phone now because like I have it. So, and this was, I believe, $27, like not worth it at all. And again, like I only paid like this much money because I thought that I was getting a completely different product. So I don't love that. Now this case, it was the same price. She's still expensive. She's $69. But I'm not disappointed in this because this is exactly what I thought I was going to get. And this has more texture than this one does. Because this, like you could feel these lines, and it's not like a lot, but there is texture to this. So I'm not like fully disappointed in this one. And I also just think these stripes are like extremely cute. Like I'm obsessed with this case, honestly. I really am. The rest just like looks the same. Nothing crazy. But do I recommend? Absolutely not. You do not need to spend $69 on a Kindle case, and I wish that I wouldn't have, but this brand is in Lithuania, which I also had no idea. Like, honestly, moral of the story is like research things before you buy them, especially if you're gonna spend a ridiculous amount of money. Don't be like me. Don't, because you're gonna regret it. She does look really cute. I don't know that I will ever use this one just because I hate the look of it so much. But anyway, so that is her. That is the Kindle. She's gorgeous. Love this case. 10 out of 10 for the Kindle itself. 2 out of 10 for the case. It does feel nice. Like, it feels like it's good quality, but $69 is crazy, honestly. Now, before I go, I do want to share with you what I'm currently reading and what I will be reading next, since this is a bookish video after all. My current read is The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, and I'm gonna be super honest, I don't love it. I don't remember why I picked to read this on Kindle, but I don't really love it. I did see a lot of people online saying that they absolutely loved the book, that it crushed them in the best way, and that they were like sobbing at the end. And I was kind of like yearning for a romance and like something cute. And this book is not that. I don't know why I thought that it would be, but it's not. I also don't really love that it reads really like YA. Nothing wrong with that. It's just not really my vibe. And I'm 75% done with the book, and I really don't see myself giving it more than like a 2 stars so far. Maybe I'm going to change my mind though. Like, I don't know. Maybe the ending is amazing. Who knows? But so far, I don't love it. The next book I'm going to be reading is The Book Club for Troublesome Women by Marie Botswick. Now, this one, I'm actually going to be reading like the physical book because I got it as a gift, which I'm really excited about. But it's basically about like these 60s housewives. They form a book club, and then something about it, it's like it's going to change their lives or something like that. I don't know, but I'm excited to read that. And I do have a few more books after that I have like physically, like from my physical TBR, and I hope that maybe I could get them on Kindle. We'll see. I don't know, because I don't want to pay for them twice. Like, I don't want to like literally just pay for the same book twice. Like, I bought it and then now I'm going to download it on the Kindle. I don't know. That sounds a little crazy. That sounds like I'm wasting money, and I already wasted all this money on these cases, so I literally can't, like, double whammy. I can't do that. But anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you next time.